Hi everybody, I'm Jim Cahill from the Emerson Automation Experts blog, and today I'm joined by Manuel Arroyo, and we're going to be discussing storage terminal safety as part of the Enabling Storage Terminal Safety series. Welcome, Manuel.
Thank you, Jim. And hi everyone, my name is Manuel Arroyo, oil and gas industry leader and subject matter expert at Emerson Automation Solution. Welcome to our new podcast series on storage terminal, and it's all about safety. It goes without saying that it is more important than ever to ensure that the storage terminals are efficient and operational. This year, as a result of the COVID-19 and the decrease of the crude oil demand, producers and logistic companies need to find places to store that product, and build new infrastructure will take in between 12 to 24 months.
So Manuel, how is the industry growing and how's it affecting facility managers?
Well, terminals need to find a way to increase capacity. So terminal business is around capacity. So the global storage terminal market size is projected to reach around $37 billion by 2027. And this industry by nature, it is a high-risk industry. So facilities managers understand the need for increased capacity, and safety plays a vital role over there. So minimizing this risk can affect the overall oil and gas supply chain.
So in this Storage Terminal Safety podcast series, what are you and your colleagues planning to cover?
Well, my colleagues and I are always finding ways to use both the new and the existing technologies to reimagine and make our customers' storage terminals facilities more efficient and safer for employees on call. Since 2000, we report 75 incidents in the terminals where 243 employees were killed and 1,600 injured, and there were losses around $10 billion. So we wanted to share our experience with you and inform you on the recent innovations in digital technology so you can stay up to date and make the right operational decisions for your storage terminal facilities. And over time, reduce risk, increase your shell capacity, and reduce cost. In our Storage Terminal Safety podcast series, we will discuss the benefits of how wireless valve position monitoring help, tank protection system like a pressure, flame, and blanketing system, continuous surveillance of floating roof movements, and corrosion and erosion monitoring systems. That can help you to create a safe work environment and improve your operations.
Yeah, it sounds like wireless technology is increasingly used in different monitoring applications. Why is choosing to monitor with wireless devices such a growing trend? And how can automating with wireless valve position monitoring help make these storage terminals safer?
Yeah, that's a good question, Jim. The terminal industry, it is not new. So terminals were built years ago. And right now they handle a really wide range of liquid products, not just 2 or 3 like in the past. So they became more complex facilities. And valves that used to be most of the time closed or open, now they have to change position constantly and require increase the visibility of what the position of that valve is from the operator. So to avoid cross-contamination and potential incidents, a typical way to automate valves, it is highly cost, and wireless is a great option to increase that visibility and kind of a low-cost solution for them.
So how is modernizing these facilities creating a safer environment for the staff there and preventing explosions? As you said, it's very volatile and that they're storing.
Yeah, absolutely. New technologies allow to have better pressure control in order to manage the pressure during normal operation and during any upset situation in a safety manner. Recently, actually a few months ago, it was an explosion in Saudi Texas where 2 people were injured. And those are not the reason that companies want to be on the newspaper, right?
And I know companies want to stay out of the newspaper beyond just the safety and the health of the employees, the damage to the brand that can bring. That's not good at all. Now, I know with these tanks, there's different fixed roofs and floating roofs and different types of ways that they're set up. Are floating roofs preferred to other ways of doing it? And what are the associated maintenance challenges do they have?
Yeah, floating roofs are really wide use in this industry. But these floating roofs, with the time, they lose the seal, they start tittling, and with a high risk to get stuck. So by the way, actually, the majority of the fire reports since 2000, the 70 that I mentioned, were just because the seal leaks and mechanical failures, and that's the reason of all those challenges.
Is corrosion and erosion a problem that this industry faces like other industries?
Yeah, well, terminal managers, they have several tons of steel sit there, from jetties in contact with salt water when they have marine terminals, to tanks that they receive rain all the time, and corrosion is treating their facilities all the time. Lack of visibility can cost millions of dollars if they lose that containment.
Yeah, and I guess traditionally manual inspection was the way to do it, but there's opportunities for automation to come into play, I imagine.
That is correct. And again, wireless has been the right solution to face all those different challenges that we didn't have or we didn't face in the past.
Well, I really look forward to some of the future podcasts going into some of these areas and different ways to monitor to help, because you're right, in the world where everything was manual inspections and other things, the results and the safety risks are great in that way. So Manuel, where can our listeners go to learn more, and how can they get in touch if they want to contact you directly?
Yeah, we invite you to learn directly from our experts by tuning into a Storage Terminal Safety Podcast series. So you can go to emerson.com/terminal-safety to learn more. And if you want to get in contact with me, you can find me on LinkedIn, Manuel Arroyo.
Well, that's a great introduction, and we look forward to speaking with all of the experts and bringing it out to our listeners. So, Manuel, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Jim.